Sure. Another button. My hand's getting tired here. Pretty good.
Thank you. I'd like to say a few things about what made this possible. It wouldn't have been possible without it's all privately funded, and I'd like to thank all the contributors. They're on the wall over there, and we also had the Syracuse Builders Association that helped out. This construction here was donated by, the lumber was donated by Wegmans Corporation, and over 3 days we were able to build it with hard labor from members of Erie. We worked 12 hours a day with our headlights and our cars on to build this, but it was well worth it to have this floating museum here for everybody to see. And if you have anything, artwork or essays, we'd love to take them aboard and take them down to Mayor Dickens in New York City. At this time, we have an honored guest along here on the Wedding of the Waters tour. Before we go on, I'd like to say a few things about the Wedding of the Waters. Down there, you see the green barrel?
Yes, I told him.
That's holding water. It's coming in from Lake Erie. It weighs over 130 pounds. Believe me, I tried to pick it up the other day. And that water is going all the way to New York City to be dumped in the New York Harbor. Just like it was in 1825. At this time, we are privileged to bring back the governor of New York State, the Honorable DeWitt Clinton.
Thank you very much for being here today. I would like to pause for a moment. We have a contingent here from the American Legion, and they wanted to participate in our program. So at this time, would that be okay if you want to do that? Thank you. Thank you very much. The tour of this boat is representing a reenactment of a ceremony that took place in the wilderness. Today, the Erie Canal is at a crossroads of development. In 1991, the Erie Canal, as it was in 1825, is not a canal that's particularly used for commercial use, but rather it's being used more for recreational use. Today we see boats in the canal, we see people walking along towpaths, we see people enjoying themselves in parks and areas along the canal. And this is the new Erie Canal. And this boat and this wetting of the waters with our 130-pound jug of water over there is a reopening of the Erie Canal. It's kind of a renaissance of the Erie Canal. One thing I'd like to say about the Erie Canal that was written about a historian around 1958 by Dr. John Finley. It says about the Erie Canal and about DeWitt Clinton. It says not only changed the face of the earth, but in doing so affected the whole course of civilization and gave New York the opportunity to become a capital of a recreated world. This is what was said about the Erie Canal when it first opened in 1820. You may have noticed some flags in here. We have some hanging from the overhead, but there are also some international flags. These flags represent the people who came through the Erie Canal system and migrated into the interior of our country. The Erie Canal, from about 1825 up through about the 1850s and 60s, was a primary